It is time to yap about the possible character we are getting on June with the 3-week event with the so-called long-awaited character that most commanders or many commanders will definitely love. Now, on the Korean server, this wording was a little bit different. So, on the Korean server, right, the wording was more so of a, especially in this event, a pickup recruitment is planned for a character whom you will be meeting after quite a long time. So meeting after quite a long time changes quite a bit what characters could possibly we could be meeting, right? And who many commanders will likely be glad to see. So that's the first thing. It's like the wording is a little bit different into what characters we could actually be meeting. So I do want to go over the list of characters that I think we could get right now. I'm not a lore guy, obviously. I am not deeply involved into the lore of Nikke, obviously. I'm just a waifu collector, okay? So I'm gonna be basing this on multiple categories, and what better way to talk about multiple characters on a gacha game than making a random fucking tier list. So today tier list is going to be into the possible characters we can get on June and who can be next, and we're gonna be putting them into a few different categories. Fits into the description, okay? We've met them previously. It's a long-awaited character, so has to be popular on JP. Let's not pretend has to be popular in global, okay? Has to be popular in JP, and yeah, we've met them already. The character that I would love to get, that could fit, but most likely is just me, praying we get those. The kind of characters that most likely are gonna be cope rather than, we can get those units. The ones that we have not met yet. Now, this category, like I said earlier, I am not huge into the lore of Nikke, so I might be misplacing some characters in here. In that case, if I'm not sure, I'll put them in cope, and you guys can leave a comment down below if we do not know them. And then lastly is this category right here at the bottom, which for multiple reasons might be characters that are not available. Are not available to be meeting us right now. Now, this category at the bottom doesn't really matter. I've said this multiple times, but for example, Isabel, it doesn't matter if we say, oh, Sefhi, you cannot be meeting Isabel because, well, she has fucking disintegrated. That doesn't matter, okay? This will not stop Shift Up from making alts in the future for all of these units. But at the same time, obviously, it might be too early. So I think we can put all of Inherit in here for now, right? Like Inherit overall can be in here, and I think it's obvious. I don't think it's gonna be an alt for them yet. It might be too early for that. We're missing one more character in there. But I'm gonna be putting just 2 of them here so we can understand. Inherit most likely is not coming back yet, but they will be having alts. 100% they will be getting alts, alright? So those are the first 2 characters that I want to talk about. I want to also talk about 3 other characters that I don't think are coming back, sadly. Because, first of all, I don't think they're popular enough. Like, it could be. But I think this is mostly cope rather than characters we're gonna be getting. At least when it comes to Drilly. When it comes to the other 2, however, if we're talking about Fragile, if we're talking about Liberating, if we're talking about all of those units, I think it's not gonna be happening yet, right? Neither Fragile nor Liberating are gonna be coming anytime soon. It would be nice at some point to get like a backstory and hopefully an event where we can pull for them. Maybe some people don't want to, like maybe people because of the story do not want to be pulling for any of those characters, which could be understandable. But I will be down to. Like they are both pretty cute regardless of how fucked up some of them are, right? But I will be down to that. But I don't think it's going to be. Really is more cope than anything, and the same thing applies for Hammering. I do like Hammering. I like my brownie mummies. But the reality is that I don't think they are popular, and that's why I'm putting them on cope, because I don't think neither Delay or Hammering are popular enough to be getting a banner anytime soon. I will be down for it. They don't look bad, either of them, right? But I don't think it's gonna happen. So those are the first few characters that I did want to talk about. Now we can go into the also cope category. This is more a meme than anything. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the last tab because I don't think it's popular to begin with, and it's just a fucking meme. Okay, nothing else. Rian goes into there. I think it's one of Kim's favorite designs. It would be funny, but I don't think it's gonna happen like anytime soon. Now we can go into the first character that actually fits the description, and a lot of people are saying, and that's going to be Papillon. Papillon is a unit that we've met previously. Papillon is a character that JP seems to love quite a bit, even on Global. She's quite popular and people are waiting for her. So it could be a Papillon event. Now, my problem with Papillon is that it doesn't feel like it's that popular, or at least to me. Like, I've seen people talk about her and wait for her. I don't know. I do not think our Torpedo Tits girl is that popular to be getting that banner, but it could be. It could be. It's like one of the possibilities that actually fits into that category. Next, honestly, and this is pure copium. Absolutely pure copium, okay? To be fair, the problem with this is obviously that, you know, we don't know half of these units. Same applies for her sister. So it's not gonna happen, but I would love if it was these two. I would actually love if it's these two. Mostly because I'm a sim for characters like this, okay? I'm gonna put both sisters in here together. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love if that was the case, because they both look fantastic. Also, they said it's a unit, long-awaited unit, like a long-awaited character. It's not plural, so it has to be one unit. That's what I say. That's what I think. It's not Hansel and Gretel. That's what I think. That there's a few units that might not be the case, right? Hansel and Gretel, I would love if that's the case, but the same thing applies for her. I don't think it's gonna happen, right? Like at all. Actually, let's put it here. It would be pretty nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Red Shoes is popular though, considering it's one of those characters that is similar to Livering in the sense of the lore and how fucked up she is, and how, you know, how much bad she's done. But she is actually quite popular in contrast to other units like Livering or like even Crow, if you want to compare her there. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, let's go into the cope category a little bit. Technically, we have not met, but whatever, we could include it if you guys want. This is me copying, alright? This is just me absolutely copying we can get her. I'm gonna put her in here just because we could be getting her alt version, if you wish, with a rose on the face. But it's cool. In fact, just because how much I like Scarlet, which is still my strongest character on the account, I could put her on Prage. Again, not gonna happen, but I would love if that was the case, right? Rose coming soon. Now, a character that fits, but I don't think is awaited or loved is unit. Like, it kind of fits on the description, right? It's, you know, we know her, we haven't seen her in a long time. But it's kind of more of a cope than fits, because I don't think she's that popular. I think after Uni fucked up, and we got this design, she doesn't get as much love. Her OG design is pretty good. I do love this design, by the way. Like, if we actually get this, I wouldn't even mind pulling for this. I think it's pretty cool. I would be down to be getting more of these designs. But I don't think this is a long-awaited 3-week event with Juni all covered up, right? So, more of a cope than anything. The next character that we can talk about is me praying to the gods. Okay, it's me praying to the gods. I would MLB instantly, bro. Like, instant MLB, not gonna lie. Right? This goes into the Prage category. In the Mommy, my god, she looks fine. I like waifus that look at me with disgust. What can I say, guys? Right? What can I say? Now, another character that kinda fits, but I'm not sure if it counts as a long-awaited unit. It's Dragon Mommy. The thing with Dragon Mommy is that her new design, well, first of all, it could either be, you know, it can be a feat because of the category, or it can go directly here. But I think it's more of a hope than anything. I don't know. I'm torn between actually wanting a Dragon Mommy that it's good, but at the same time it's kind of XD, right? I'm gonna put it on Prage because I do like Nihilister. Design-wise, it's always been a character that looks pretty nice. Again, we're not gonna be talking just purely from the perspective of what characters are only alive right now. We can still be getting events like, for example, Red Hood, right? Things like that. So we're just gonna be going about a lot of units. Now, another character that would be funny as fuck, not gonna lie, okay, would be the Arc Ranger. This would actually be pretty good to get. This is a nice waifu, but I don't think it's a feed category. I don't think this is a character that fits into that description. This is more of a cope, I will say. But I'm gonna put it on Prage because I like her, right? Difference between Prage and cope, it's just that I like the characters on Prage more, but they are all cope. They are not actually fitting that description. Papillon so far is the only one that kinda fits in the description of long-awaited unit we've met previously and could be. Now, also, something that could be, it's the 4 beasts. Do I want to put this? Let's put Behemoth. Any of the 4 beasts. Now, it's a long-awaited unit. It's only one, and it would be weird if the 4 beasts are not going together. But I feel we are not getting them. Also, mostly because it's 4 banners, right? Like, I don't think it's going to be just one of them. Could be. And I do like Behemoth a lot. Like, I think she looks fantastic. But I'm going to put the beasts on cope just because it's 4 banners. I'll just put like 2 of them here together. But you guys understand it's all 4 of them. Alright, we can just put the Succubus Mark of Levy right here instead. There you go. I will put them here. So I don't think it's going to be the 4 beasts either. I think that's a scope. I would love if it's Behemoth, but more of a Prage / code than actually meeting them, I will say. Now, I want to talk also about a character that, in my opinion, fits perfectly here. And I hope it's her. It's a Marian event. Maybe an OG story, maybe a flashback, maybe just, you know, story reasons as to why we're getting her again. But whatever it is, I would actually be down for a Marian character, banner, and to know more about Silvergun. I believe it's what her OG squad was called. Kind of fits on the description as well. It's Omega long awaited, right? It's the first character you see. And she is pretty popular on all servers, I will say. Not only on JP, but even on global. So that's one that also fits quite a bit. Other characters that I do not think are gonna be are the power-up versions of Mattis. I would love to get them. They do look fantastic. I think Maxwell is probably the one I like the most in terms of looks. But I think it's just like the 4 Beast, where it's more of a cope rather than we're actually getting them. So I'm gonna put them together because Laplace power-up. I think this is going to be like tactical upgrade where we got all 3 of them together rather than getting them separated. But maybe they do want to be doing like only one of them. Also, it hasn't been that long since we've seen them, so I don't think it fits the description, right? But we'll put them here. We'll put them in cope more than anything because I would not mind any of the characters in cope personally. And then the last character I do want to talk about that, okay, it doesn't fit. It's more of a cope rather than anything, okay? Now, this is pure copium. Absolutely pure copium, but I would instantly MLB and go broke for her. Because she is wife. And I'm only gonna put her head because it's Laura. Alright, so I would love if it's either Marian or Lily. I don't care about Papillon as much, but I would pull because she's hot. And then everything in Prage is just me copying, okay? They are all cope characters. I don't think we're getting them. A bunch of them we haven't even actually seen. Hansel and Gretel, Red Shoes, all of those characters I don't think we are getting. And then a bunch of the units that are actually dead or just directly are not available at the moment. Like, I don't think we're getting any of the characters at the bottom either. Now, another possibility, because this is the favorite IP, it would be an Asuka 3.0, Evangelion 3.0, and we get the Water Evangelion characters. Yeah, I think that could happen too. It fits. We've met them twice already. Okay, let's actually not joke about that before Kim makes another Evangelion collab. Okay, let's stop joking about that before Kim goes and does it. Those are the characters that I think could possibly be. I would love if it's Marian. I think that's the one I'm most looking forward to outside of obviously Lily as a banner. And then these 4 right here, right? Rose, Indivilia, Nihilister, and also the Ranger would be fine because she's hot. I think those are the ones that could be on the top. Anything else, I don't think it really fits. But obviously, like I said at the beginning, I am not a huge lore guy. So anything else you guys think can go into this list. Let me know in the comments down below. As usual, we are live every single day. There is still no kit for our new wife, so can't talk about much about that. I'll make a video on her kit whenever it drops, probably today or tomorrow. That said, enough yapping, enough ranting. As usual, good luck with your pool day dates, and I'll see you on the next one.